Hey, beautiful people. My name is Kristen. Thank you for stopping by. Today, I am going over the top 12 fiction books that you chose for me as my viewers to read in 2023. Basically, one a month, although some months I may read more or not get to one specifically that month. If I want to buddy read these or something like that, I will switch them around, or if they fit a prompt, I may switch them around. But for the most part, I'm going to give them to you in the order of how I intend to read them for the year. Starting with January, I will be reading Amor, Towles, A Gentleman in Moscow. This was the most chosen fiction book that people said, out of all the books that you have, this is the one you should definitely get to. I have never read him. I look forward to reading this. I don't know a whole lot about it, but from listening to other people talk about it, I always had a feeling that it would be a book that I would like. So we will see very shortly on that one. I also put up several books that I had by Louise Penny. Well, I think two that I currently owned, but I didn't have her second one. So I found this one from Thrift Books, ordered it so that I could read them in order. I've read Still Life, so this is the second one, A Fatal Grace. This is the Inspector Gamache books, and they are really good. If you are just looking for an entryway to mystery authors, highly recommend. There's always, something going on else interesting in addition to the murder mystery. Then Tuesdays with Morrie, Mitch album. This is a sweet little book of a man who is meeting regularly with an older man who's kind of preserving his stories, hearing his life, spending time being philosophical, if you will. So it will be a sweet read, as well as I have a very old copy of Madeline LEnegle's Wrinkle in Time. I did read this actually in elementary school, but I don't remember a whole lot about it. And I've never watched the movie. So my hope is to read this and then watch the movie. So we'll see how that plan goes. I also had chosen for me Sally Hepworth's The Good Sister. I did read The Mother-in-Law, which I really enjoyed, and so I look forward to this one, another family drama saga. I'm going to be reading another Ruth Ware, The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I will be buddy reading this with a subscriber and online YouTube-y friend, Jennifer Dobbs. So whenever she wants to pick this up and we negotiate that out, that will be whatever month I slide that one to. I have heard many people talk about This Tender Land, William Kent Krueger. There are a couple people who didn't really get on with it, but for the most part, most of my booktube friends at least appreciated some things about this. So I've never read William Kent Krueger, and I know he has written 2 or 3 books that are very popular, and I just want to pick it up and give it a go, try it out for myself. We'll see where I land with it. I am super excited and fully anticipate What the Wind Knows, Amy Harmon. I don't actually know a whole lot of what the story is about, but I've heard really good things, and I have heard many people specifically say, based on other things I've read, that they predict I'll really love it. So really excited about it. I picked up The Time Traveler's Wife. Y'all chose this for me to read in 2023. It's got the time travel, which I love, and it's got obviously a romance of some sort, right? Because the gentleman's traveling through time and he knows he's going to end up marrying this girl. So how he handles that and whatnot will be very interesting. Then I'm a little intimidated, y'all. A Little Life. This book is supposedly just so heartbreaking, and I get so emotionally invested that I think this is going to wreck me. I'm not sure what month this comes up. I think October. So the days will get darker, and I might get a little depressed, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Have to bring out the hot cocoa. I'm also, for my birthday month, going to slate in Parable of the Sower, Octavia Butler. Kindred made my top books, and now I look forward to reading another one. So this one is definitely going to be read. And then finishing it off, Cloud Cuckoo Land. I did really like All the Light We Cannot See. I it wasn't a 5-star book for me, but it was a solid 4-star. What I've heard of this book, I predict that I will like it, and I predict that I will like it a whole lot, but we'll see. So those are the 12 books that made the top picks by you. Thank you very much to those who voted. If you want to leave me a comment below with one that you want to see sooner rather than later, I'll again, continue to move these around as makes sense. And thank you for being part of this community, for being part of my reading, always just stopping by and subscribing, liking, commenting, all of that just is such a joy. I appreciate you being part of my community. Y'all take care.